What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Cyberpunk
Elevator,
2077.
this way.
As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and going forward, if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the description below. I'll have the whole series in order down there in a playlist. I know some people don't put their stuff in order, but I always do. It bothers me when things don't line up. Now, if I remember correctly, there's some goodies down here. Tri-layer pants, handcuffs, and a dull scalpel. Goody. We will John Wick somebody with the scalpel. And with a fucking pencil. I gotta hit the switch.
Target's Sandra Dorsett. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Oh, come on now.
Bug. Could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
She can be as grouchy as she likes, but it is cool to be part of a mercenary squad, right? Doing gigs like this. I definitely appreciate it.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got zero eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Oh, I would certainly hope so, that I can rip some random slum door. Yeah, it's cakewalk for us, right?
No profile.
First things first, let's see what we can learn about this group of individuals. Fresh meat from Gomp, or to Gomp from your favorite supplier. We won't forget, you're a dead man walking. From Victor to Blaze, you're fucked. If any of your lackeys show up here again, they're in for worse than a split jaw. That's not an empty threat. Try me, motherfuckers. We actually saw Vic in that little montage. That's past 6 months in between us getting cancelled from Arasaka.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
Let's find out. Let's scan her.
Sandra Dorsett's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
And here's what happens in this world with criminal empires, right? When you put so many implants in your body that your entire carcass is basically a walking bank account. When bad people rob from you, they took our eye implants or organs, they just carve you up and sell you for profit. Emergency on demand. How did it happen? When and why did we as a society decide that human life is a commodity, a luxury? My mother passed away at 45. She still had decades of life to live until it was all stolen from her by common pneumonia. If she had held even the cheapest trauma team policy, she could have been cured within an hour, but she couldn't afford it. My mother died 5 months before her scheduled appointment with our family practitioner. The idea of privatized healthcare is deeply ingrained in our public psyche. Already in 2020, there was widespread consensus that €500 a month was a fair price for trauma team insurance. Health wasn't something you were given, it was something you earned. The private system may not be perfect, but there's no alternative, we thought. Bullshit. Now, cross the Pacific Ocean to the USSR, where they also have highly trained medical technicians, high-precision nanosurgical suites, specialized antibodies, intravenous probes, the list goes on. Emergency airlifts using modern AVs equipped with cryotonic chambers. They have those too. The difference then? They don't leave their people to die on the streets, at the store, in their homes. They don't force anyone to purchase their lives from a corporation as if they're the ones who own it. Public health care isn't something unachievable or a utopia. It is a reality. Trauma Team, on the other hand, treats its policyholders as both potential patients to be treated and potential products to be bought. They save lives only because there is a profit in it. A saved life is a returning customer. Client death can also bring in fiscal gains in the form of organ and implant resale. though of course in regulated smaller sums. An emergency care provider can't afford to give its managers reasons to deliberately kill off its clientele base for short-term windfalls. Surely, you ask, these medical professionals are also guided by their Hippocratic oaths? Please. Well, I can certainly believe that they would do that, especially in a cyberpunk world, right? I'm pretty sure there was a hospital in Texas in the real world that had that 60 minutes expose on it, right? And they were letting people who, like, had car accidents die so they could sell off their organs downstairs in the basement or something like that. You guys can look that up after this video if you like. But if they'll do it in the real world, they'll certainly do it inside Cyberpunk.
And the hell's ahead? Drop it quietly.
Quiet's what we do, Jackie. Kind of our specialty.
Careful now.
Give us a muzzle brake.
Body's gotta disappear. Can't eat it. So we gotta stash it. They find it, chica. They'll be on us like flies on shit. Don't want. I could have done that better myself.
We'll go ahead and read that once we clear this place. We got things to do first, right?
Baby steps.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
She's in the subnet. She knows where they are because they're all connected to it too.
Wait for your chance.
The benefits of having a netrunner.
Score big on that Prima scrope she's got.
Let them cross. Try and get these guys stealthy.
Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's wait and plant a spray. Take one down. Just real quiet. Hey, grab the one closest. Let's take him. Suerte.
We got his. Go ahead and stash this guy's body up too.
Limp meat. But probably not the last of them. Move on.
We know it's not the last of them actually. Gets put down. We should be able to just grab you. Doesn't look like they're looking. Walk him out into his death. He had no goodies for me. Can I tag? I can. That'll be helpful. Let's distract you. Let's have him go check that out while I grab his boy up. Hopefully Jackie can do us a solid and take him while I take this guy. We got him. Big boss. Go ahead and drop him in a second. Now, this is the advantage of stealth and net running, right? All these distractions right here. This is pretty close. I'm sure he'll be interested in that. Looks like it based on the minimap. Once he faces away, we'll roll up. Nighty night.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. Clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Alright, now we can loot up and read up and make sure we get everything from this room. Get the money shot. Make sure they're actually dead. They're all scum, right? They kidnap people and pillage their bodies for a living. I'm not interested in letting any of them get out alive. Did have a readable in this room, I think. Okay, cyberware usage and its side effects. Many people believe we live in a time when impossible has become an obsolete term. Ripidocs can replace nearly any part of the human body with artificial implants, from your big toe to portions of the nervous system. My years in trauma team, however, taught me that the impossible is still very much possible. Even now, as we enter the twilight of the 21st century, we as medical professionals have not been able to eliminate all of the side effects that come from incorporating cybernetic elements into our bodies. Of course, everyone is familiar with the mental disorder most commonly referred to as cyberpsychosis, but it doesn't end there. Although advances in medical science for the greater part of a century have reduced its incidence to a minimum, cyberware rejection can still occur in a small subset of the population. These unlucky few can experience a range of complications, but the following are the most prevalent. 1. Immune response. The body rejects the implant, causing scar tissue to continue growing to the point that it causes pain and inflammation of surrounding tissue, as well as possible interference with the tech's electrical circuits. 2. Psychological effects. Neurological implants have the potential to cause unpredictable change in the brain. Possible side effects include depression, apathy, hallucinations, and sudden increases in addictive behaviors, such as gambling. 3. Implant overdependence. Long-term use of certain synthetic body part replacements can change the brain's chemistry to make it accustomed to a particular type of implant. There are reported cases of permanent blindness after patients attempted to replace their Kuroshi optical implants with different models. So if you use Kuroshi, you're stuck with Kuroshi for life, because if you try and implant a Biotechnica optic, you can go blind forever. Man, you wouldn't catch me dead with any of this body mod stuff. It all makes me super uncomfortable. Even the Neuralink stuff in real life makes me uncomfortable. Like the whole personal link, jacking into things, just shoving random chips in your brain like we did with the chip from Jenkins. Like, we're a Corpo, counterintelligence guy, and we went to the bar and Jackie just stuffed that crap in his head with no questions asked. I wouldn't jack into anything. I wouldn't be putting no chips in my head whatsoever. I'd be the only organic person left alive in Night City. In the face of these known risks, what should our outlook be as consumers and medical professionals? To deny ourselves cybernetic enhancements on the 0.5% chance we could lose our vision forever, or gamble away our life savings at the casino? The clear answer is no. Cyberware technology has elevated human biology to the point where these what-if arguments serve against our best interests. The best advice I can offer for minimizing your risk is to read the techno-medical profiles for all cyberware you intend to purchase before you install it. Yeah, I wouldn't be installing a damn thing. I can safely tell you that much. Like I said, I would be the only organic left in Night City. Proudly. We have here. Pain editors and mortality rates. Introduction. The implant known widely as the pain editor is cyberware that reduces or even entirely eliminates pain. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity for years among certain circles in Night City, the most devoted and arguably most valuable of which is mercenaries. It is using this test group that Zetatech conducted the following research. The pain editor is a neural coprocessor that inhibits the signals sent from nociceptors to the parietal lobe of the brain, thus preventing feelings of pain in the user. No, some models also reduce symptoms of fatigue. The beneficial effects caused by the pain editor are in some ways similar to the symptoms of hypoesthesia, including greater resistance to physical forms of torture and the ability to ignore pain from severe wounds, which can allow the user to continue to perform beyond normal human limitations for a brief period, until you bleed out mid-combat because you didn't feel the pain of getting shot. However, some studies have reported that the pain editor can yield a range of undesirable side effects. For example, in the heat of battle, some users are unaware of the severity of their wounds, which causes them to continue fighting without realizing they are dying and require immediate medical attention. The statistics support the theory that a lack of negative reinforcement may cause users to continue fighting, when the rational strategy would be to retreat and escape death. Since 2020, the mortality rate of pain editor owners is above 60%. Above 60 is crazy. That's more than half, significantly more than half, and that's it's 2077 now, and that's since 2020, over 60% of users have died. You would think that the pain editor wouldn't even be sold anymore, but I guess if you get shot at for a living, you'd take the gamble, right? In this report, I address the question of how to better protect Zetatech clients from avoidable death while using our pain editors. And I tell you how to do that, it's just don't chip it.
Oh, mommy. Flat out doubted we could be that sneaky.
Please, Jackie, you know what I used to do for a living.
And it's not my favorite way to roll, but Nova anyway.
It is mine. The day the tower fell. This is going to be very important to the overall world of Cyberpunk later. In early August 2023, a single event would change the course of history. Although it fell against the bloody backdrop of the Fourth Corporate War, the global media still fed on the story for weeks. And could you blame them? A group of terrorists detonated a nuclear bomb, blowing Arasaka Tower to pieces. The terrorists' warning came too late. Not all of the tower's employees could be evacuated. The blast itself killed and wounded thousands, while countless others died from radiation sickness. How did the biggest terrorist attack in the 21st century happen? Who was behind this catastrophe? To find the answers, we'll need to first understand the context of that era. The early 2020s was a period of unrest for Night City, and anti-corporate sentiment was at an all-time high. In the epicenter of the city's lawlessness stood the Atlantis Club. It was seen as an island of resistance against the powers that be, primarily megacorporations like Militech or Biotechnica, though a special place in hell was reserved for Arasaka, the Japanese arms manufacturer in Zaibatsu that held the most influence over Night City. The kinds of people who frequented the Atlantis felt that corporations had hijacked the future and turned people into consumer slaves and, ironically, deprived them of the two things capitalism loved most: freedom and choice. These people called themselves edge runners. They positioned themselves against the corporate world order. They declared their own freedom and opposition to the status quo, but deprived of any peaceful way to meaningfully change what they called the system. They reached for more radical methods of self-expression. And these people were no strangers to violence. Man, something else that happened since the last time I played this game too is Cyberpunk Edgerunners anime came out, which is great world building and expansion to this. That's how extended media should be. It should expand on it, but you shouldn't have to understand it. And I believe they did a crossover update in this game too.
Christ.
I think there are Edgerunner goodies in this game. Decided to check those out too.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
This does not look good.
Sandra Dorsett, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neuroport. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
180 seconds is a hell of a response time.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Ay, pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Oh, fuck!
She's flatlining.
V, need to know what's going
Jackie, air hypo! Fuck, this is bad!
Catch, Chica!
Well, at least we got her stabilized.
I think... Oh shit, it worked!
Fuera, Chica. Get her outside.
And this is why nobody cries over dead scabs, right? Just tossing people into the bathtub like
Scav
trash.
friends abandoning ship. Must have seen Trauma. Decided to cut their losses.
Yeah, Trauma's not as good as Max Tech, but they don't play games either. You're about to see how seriously Max Tech,
Get her out.
Trauma Team takes this. And again, the 180-second response time is crazy. There's actually a cool data shard later in the game that's going to explain the difference between regular healthcare and Trauma Team healthcare. It's pretty insane.
Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground.
You can stop with the guns. You know I'm the one that saved her, right? Would have lost a customer if it wasn't for me.
5 steps back. Now.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
At least she's good, and that's mission accomplished for us. Yeah, there's a data shard coming up that talks about the survival rates of all that stuff, and I believe for even something as simple as traffic accidents, without trauma team, you have something like a 7% chance to survive.
Shit show's over.
Conversely, with trauma team coverage, I'm pretty sure it's like a 98% chance to survive, so you're like 97% likely to die from a car accident.
Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
I think that
Won't
depends
leave
on
you
the
hanging.
caliber of woman, Jack.
Don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all
You
yours.
can go for some passenger
Indeed
princess,
it
I
is.
guess.
Oh, almost forgot.
No future on the...
Get Wakako on the
Hold on.
holo. Tell her the job's done.
Wakako, I do remember. She's the Yakuza gangster grandma. She's my favorite fixer, actually. I like Wakako.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Of course she's alive and well. It's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you.
You don't
Ready
pay
to
me
come
for
and
nothing,
grab
Wako.
whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
And there's our street cred level up.
Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
Alrighty. Boom, Jeeves.
Don't wake up.
I think they picked a great song choice here for your potentially first introduction to Night City, actually. If you didn't play Corpo, you wouldn't have seen this yet. Not like this. I think the Corpo AV flag kind of shows it a little too much, actually. It makes this less effective, I think.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher.
Yeah, you know all about Adam Smasher if you've seen Edge Runners or played this before. And you can see why this is my favorite sandbox, right?
Let's grab a tight bite.
Very cool looking world.
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Is it just me or... Oh, fucking knew it. Man on our ass, tailing us. Hello.
Definitely looks like it.
One tiny bit. Scavs! Hijo de puta!
Fucking run, Jackie!
Come on, Pete!
Hit! Keep her steady!
Pop of Iron Halo real quick.
Holy fuck!
Accurate response to the situation.
Got you, asshole! V! Aim for the driver! Chingado!
Take care of that.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay.
Alive is alive.
Let's just focus on getting home.
Yeah, I just love the cyberpunk stuff, man. The neons, the glow, the corporation, city, everything dark and bleak. And cyberpunk is a very bleak universe, which is probably why it's up there for me with dark fantasy. I just like bleak, messed up worlds where bad shit happens.
They're pulling out all the stops.
That mech looks fun.
Watson's on lockdown until further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
He knows how to
That's a
lay it on,
shame.
doesn't he?
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last.
The side eye.
Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
If it works, right? Nicely done.
She took a liking to you.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
And unassuming. Relax, Rico Suave. I love dark, rainy cities like this. I love driving in the rain.
Hey, get all day! Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
That looks like Max Tech. They're cooked. It's over.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
These ain't your average badges. That's Max Tac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them.
Yeah, they were just passing by, so they decided to slaughter them. I hope that guy had insurance, because it wasn't even the jackers that broke the car. Max Tech broke it. And they just executed them on site, too, so that's how the law works in Night City, right? There wasn't any intention to arrest them, just decided to kill them dead for an attempted carjacking. Ultimate authority. I'm sure there's no after-action report there either.
Made it. Almost at your place.
I love this game.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Just gonna turn the charm on again. Well, hopefully it's not the same border, right? It's the same bridge patrol. I don't think they'll let you back through. You're gonna tell her, Officer Ma'am, I took a wrong turn.
Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Here we are in the mega building, just kind of just your Judge Dredd slums that you're accustomed to from other media. At least the newer movie Judge Dredd slums. Here's the advertisements. Very cool. We are gonna watch this play out real quick. I think it's important for world building.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deeds.
Sounds good.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought-after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our
Arasaka,
fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side, a companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just a...
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness, a golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul. but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm speaking with the voice of the departed. What's more, this technology is just another tool of coercion and corruption. Only the wealthy and powerful elite will have access, and they will pay any price in exchange for a chance at this so-called
The cut to the host.
immortality.
Well, that is true that Arasaka Corp has specifically limited access to the relic in order...
Your promise is a lie, an evil lie, motivated by greed and
Now that is rich!
Hey, excuse me?
False promises.
They cut his mic off too,
a
huh?
lust for power. Why, it sounds an awful lot like a church to...
What? How dare you?
Do you not promise a life after death? Do you not charge funeral fees to a family in mourning? Maybe the Reverend is just afraid of some healthy competition, huh?
Competition? You believe everything in this world can be counted, measured, rationalized.
And wouldn't we be right? We can construct artificial brains, create new consciousness.
But I ask you why? What does that give us? Are we as a people on this earth any happier for it? You claim that this relic gives eternal life, but all I see is an eternity of suffering. Rather than say goodbye, we haunt ourselves with their voices, their presence.
What do you folks think? Who holds the truth? Is it Ms. Lee or maybe Reverend Culver? That is up to you. Send Culver or Lee to 7892 to cast your vote and enter your name for a chance to win tickets to this year's playoff.
So even if you disagree with his religious sensibilities there, I think most people can probably see that the idea of that, at least to me, here's my take on that. I think that's all completely perverse, right? Downloading somebody's consciousness into a chip after they die so that you can still pretend that they're alive, that seems like a terrible idea. Humans are very good at deluding themselves, right? We'll trick ourselves into thinking all kinds of things. So imagine you lose a loved one. Instead of moving on, maybe you lose your wife. Maybe you're just your mid-30s, right? And instead of moving on and getting closure from your grief, instead you end up stuck in this weird purgatory about that, right? Because you have this chip in your head that is downloaded from them. It isn't them, but it has their personality. It's like a puppet, like a marionette. It walks and it talks like them, but it's not them. And so you would just never move on. You would spend all your days in your head talking to this apparition, this ghost of what you used to love, right? And it's still not human. Even artificial intelligence, it imitates life. It isn't life, right? It talks and acts like a human because it's been programmed and taught by humans to act and respond that way, but ultimately it's not. It reminds me a lot of Kasumi Goto from Mass Effect 2, actually, in her personal quest with Keiji's Grey Box, where basically they're both spies and super thieves, and they got some information stored away on a data chip. It's in Keiji's head in a grey box in his brain, but he's dead, right? And to access the logs and the data that she needs, you have to have all of those memories in the grey box. And so you have a decision during that quest line to either let her keep the grey box or take it from her. I almost always, Renegade or Paragon, tell her to delete that because it just seems perverse. Like, that's not really KJ. And she'll never be able to move on or get any kind of peace or closure. She'll spend the rest of her life escaping into her memories, which is bad. That's not healthy. That is a way to delude yourself out of dealing with your grief and pretending that everything is okay when it's not. And I really don't like stuff like that. Stuff. These are just some like Amazon goodies that we get, and some things for owning the Witcher games and pre-order and things like that. We get some cool katanas, all that good stuff. We'll take the weapons out to sell them on later down the line, but in general, I'll probably just leave the rest here. But yeah, that just seems perverse to me. It's like a corruption of everything good and the way that things are supposed to work, right? Over substance. Body needs some tweaks. Approach the mirror in your apartment or safe house and select the change appearance option. Got some favorite threads? Create outfits and... oh. Okay, so you can change your appearance now. That you didn't used to be able to do. You were locked in before when you first made your character. That's cool that there's ways to tweak stuff now. Shower's well in order after the day that we've had. But yeah, there's no relic for me. I don't think things like that should ever exist. That is a terrible idea. Let's take ourselves a nap. It's been a long day. And it looks like we lay on the bed in the right position now too. Beautiful. Used to lay on that sideways. I'm glad they fixed that. Medtech. Antivirus, huh? Rise and shine.
Whoa, V? You get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Don't know, a neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Sounds good. And that also seems like a perfect time to split the episode on up here. Congratulations, you picked the correct lottery number in today's body count lottery. You are the lucky winner of a Quadra Sport R7 Vigilante. Don't drive it all in one place. Wow, yeah. I totally did pick a number. Can't believe it. We get a free car right at the start of the game now, huh? It looks pretty too. Your new Quadrasport R7 Vigilante has been shipped to your address. Please play again. You're very welcome. I'll take the free ride. Anyways, like I was saying, that's a perfect chance for us to split the episode, get our mods on and going, get all the armor and stuff that I've installed for our playthrough. Then we'll jump in next time with Victor Vector, our first Ripper Duck. So thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment on your way out, and I will see you soon with more Cyberpunk 2077. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.